All right, and we are live, I hope. There we go. All right. Welcome, everyone, to Cloak and Dagger's second ever online virtual showcase. We are very excited. This week we are bringing Act 1 of Neil Simon's Rumors. It's going to be a fun time. It is a comedic farce that takes place in a living room of a house party for an engagement, which you will all find out. And on that note, we will begin. Stay afterwards, come back. We will be doing a talk back with the actors for about 30 minutes. We're going to be doing the first act today, and then we're going to be doing the second act next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Same time, same place, all online. Have a great show, guys, and break a leg to the actors.
Act 1. Scene. A large, tastefully renovated Victorian house in Sneeden's Landing, New York, about 40 minutes from the city. Despite its age and gingerbread exterior, the interior is modern, monochromatic, and sparkling clean. A nice combination. An entrance doorway on upstage right leads onto an open vestibule. To the right of the door is a powder room. One step down is the large and comfortable living room. The color is predominantly white. There are two furniture groupings in the living room. Stage right are a love seat and two chairs. Upstage of the love seat and near the powder room door is a table and a telephone with a long cord. Center stage is a large sofa and coffee table. Two chairs, stage left, are part of a grouping with the sofa. On the stage left wall is a mirror in an ornate frame. Against the upstage wall is a well-stocked bar and a stereo system enclosed in a gorgeous cabinet. Between these two pieces is a closed door leading to the cellar. From the living room, a curved staircase leads to a landing and two doors, each to a bedroom. On the landing is a railed banister. On the stage left end of the second floor landing is an archway leading to a hallway and more bedrooms. Downstage of this archway is an extension of the balcony which can be used as a playing area. Through the living room at left, double doors lead into a dining room and then the kitchen. A huge window above the front door looks onto a wooded backyard. A large window in the stage right wall overlooks a yard and the driveway beyond. Headlights of approaching cars may be seen through this window. At rise, it is about 8:30, at night on a pleasant evening in May. Chris Gorman, an attractive woman, mid-30s, paces anxiously back and forth, looking at her watch, biting her nails. She is elegantly dressed in a designer gown. She looks at the phone, then at her watch again. She seems to make a decision and crosses to the cigarette box on the coffee table. She takes out a cigarette, then puts it back.
Oh my God.
Suddenly, Charlie's bedroom door opens and the second landing opens on the second landing, and Ken Gorman, about 40, dressed smartly in a tuxedo, but looking flushed and excited, comes out to the rail. They both speak rapidly.
Did he call yet?
Wouldn't I have yelled up?
Call him again.
I called him twice. They're looking for him. How is he?
I'm not sure. He's bleeding like crazy.
Oh my God.
It's all over the room. I don't know why people decorate in white. If he doesn't call in 2 minutes, call the hospital.
I'm going to have a cigarette, Ken.
They're 18 months, the hell you are. Hold on to yourself, will you?
He rushes back in, closes the door behind him. She returns to pacing.
Oh, I can't believe this is happening.
She crosses to the cigarette box. The phone rings.
Oh God. Ken! Ken, the phone is ringing!
But he's gone. She crosses to the phone and picks it up.
Hello? Dr. Dudley? Oh, Dr. Dudley, I'm so glad it's you. Your service said you were at the theater.
Charlie's bedroom door opens. Ken looks out.
Is that the doctor?
I never would have bothered you, but this is an emergency.
Is that the doctor?
I'm Chris Gorman. My husband Ken and I are good friends of Charlie Brock's.
Is that the doctor?
It's the doctor! It's the doctor!
Well, why didn't you say so?
Dr. Dudley, I'm afraid there's been an accident. I wouldn't have called. I would have. I mean, forgive me, I would have called my own doctor, but my husband is a lawyer, and under the circumstances, he thought it would have been better to have Charlie's own physician. Well, we just arrived here at Charlie's house about 10 minutes ago, and as we were getting out of the car, we suddenly heard this enormous.
Don't say anything.
What?
Don't tell him what happened.
Don't tell him?
Just do what I say, okay?
What about Charlie?
He's all right. It's just a powder burn. Don't tell him about the gunshot.
But they got the doctor out of the theater.
Tell him he tripped down the stairs and banged his head. He's all right.
But what about the blood?
The bullet went through his earlobe. It's nothing. I don't want him to know.
But I already said we were getting out of the car, and we suddenly heard an enormous. What? What did we hear?
We heard.
Just a minute, doctor.
We heard an enormous thud
Thud?
when he tripped down the stairs.
Oh, good. That's good. Dr. Dudley? I'm sorry, I was talking to my husband. Well, we heard this enormous thud. It seemed Charlie tripped up going up the stairs.
Down the stairs.
Down the stairs, but he's all right.
He's sitting up in bed. He'll call him in the morning.
He's sitting up in bed. He'll call him in the morning.
You.
He'll call you in the morning.
You're very sorry you disturbed him.
I'm very sorry I disturbed you.
But he's really fine.
But he's really fine.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Where are you going?
Him. Thank him and say goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye, Doctor. What? Oh, just a minute. Any dizziness?
No dizziness.
No dizziness. What? Can he move his limbs?
Yes, he can move everything. Get off the phone.
They got him out of Phantom of the Opera. Yes, he'd move everything. What? Any slurring of the speech?
No slurring of the speech.
Don't yell at me. He'll hear it. No slurring of the speech.
I've got to go back to Charlie.
Any what? Any ringing in his ears?
I can't believe this. No, tell him no.
Yes, a little ringing in the ears.
I told you to say no.
It sounds more believable to have ringing.
Jesus.
Who? His wife? Myra, yes. Myra's here.
She's not here. Don't tell him she's here. He'll want to speak to her.
Dr. Dudley, my mistake. She's not here. I thought she was, but she wasn't.
She just stepped out. She'll be back in a minute.
She just stepped back. She'll be out in a minute. Yes, I'll tell her to call.
Ken goes back upstairs.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Dudley. Dudley, enjoy the show. Ken and I saw it. We loved it, especially the second act. Who's playing the Phantom tonight?
Are you going to review the whole goddamn show?
Oh, Charlie's calling me. Just a minute, Charlie. He sounds a lot better. I have to go. Yes, doctor, I will. Don't you ever do that to me again. He must suspect something. I didn't even get his name right once.
If anyone calls again, don't answer it.
Then why did you tell me to answer that one?
Because I thought the bullet went through his head. Not his earlobe. Fix me a double vodka. I left Charlie standing in the shower.
Well, if he drowns, you're making that call.
Ken goes into the bedroom.
I don't know why we're always the first ones here. Never came late once in our lives, and someone else could have dealt with all of this.
She goes to the cigarette box once more. The doorbell rings. She
Oh,
jumps.
shit.
The upstairs door opens. Ken comes out.
Who's that?
Am I near the door? Do you see people in here? You think I'm on roller skates?
Let me think a minute.
Take your time, because I don't answer doors. I only speak to Dr. Dudley.
All right, it's got to be Lenny or Ernie, one of the others. We've got to open the door.
You've got arms. Reach down.
I've got to dry Charlie off and bandage his ear. Don't tell them what happened. I need a few minutes to figure this out. Can't you stall them?
His best friends are coming to his 10th anniversary. His wife isn't here. He shoots himself in the earlobe, and I'm supposed to make small talk when they come in?
Attempted suicide is a criminal offense, not to mention a pretty ugly scandal. Charlie's deputy mayor of New York. He's my client and my best friend. I've got to protect him. Just play the hostess for a few minutes until I figure out how to handle this.
The doorbell rings again.
Play the hostess. There's no food out. There's no ice in the bucket. Where's the help? Where's the cheese dip? Where's Myra? What am I supposed to do until you get back? Play charades? I'm lucky I can still speak English.
You're a lawyer yourself. Can't you figure it out?
Contracts? I draw up legal publishing contracts. If someone walks in the door and wants to make a deal, I can handle that.
Take it easy. Calm down. I'll be right back.
The doorbell rings again.
Put some slippers on Charlie. Tell him to answer it.
Would you relax? Drink my vodka.
Why is vodka better than 2 puffs of a cigarette?
Because they know you quit, and if they see you smoke in here, they'll know something is wrong.
You mean falling at their feet is going to look better?
The doorbell rings impatiently. Ken runs into the bedroom and closes the door. Chris crosses to the front door. She opens it. Claire rushes into the living room. She's an attractive woman in an evening gown. She holds a handkerchief to the side of her mouth, a purse in the other hand.
Claire! Darling, you look beautiful. Where's Lenny?
In the car, we had an accident. Brand new BMW, 2 days old. The side door smashed in. Don't tell Charlie and Myra. I don't want to ruin the night for them.
Oh my God, are you hurt?
My lip is swelling up. Oh, Jesus, I look like a trumpet player.
Where's Lenny?
He's coming. He's walking slowly. He got whiplash. His seatbelt went right around his neck and pulled him straight up. I left him dangling.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Just don't tell Myra. This party means so much to her.
Lenny comes in through the front door. He's wearing a tuxedo. One hand holds the back of his neck. In the other arm, he has a gift box from Steubens.
Hi, Charlie. Hi, Myra. We're here, kids.
They're upstairs, Lenny.
Did I tell you what happened? Some stupid bastard shoots out of his garage like a Polaris rocket. I got 4 doors on one side of the car now.
How does your neck feel?
Stretched out over to one side. I look like a Modigliani painting.
Do you want a drink?
I don't think I could swallow past my shoulders.
All nights to happen.
Well, here's the gift. Steuben glass. If someone brings them a bottle of glue, they'll have a nice gift.
I could have lost the tip of my tongue. I'd be speaking Gaelic the rest of my life.
A brand new, spotless car. Never touched by human's hand. Buffed and polished by German women in Munich. And now it looks like a war memorial. Yes, hello? This is Leonard Gans. Is Dr. Dudley there, please?
Dr. Dudley?
Yes, it is. Well, I have a whiplash injury. I see. Well, do you know what theatre he's in?
Oh, God, I need a cigarette so badly.
Could you? It is important. I'm at 914-473-2261. Yeah. Thank you very much.
I've got to settle my stomach. Is there anything to eat? Some canapes or something?
Gee, I don't see anything.
No canapes? Where's the cook? Mei Lee? She makes great canapes.
Amelie, I didn't see her. I think she's off this weekend.
The week of their anniversary party?
I think she had plans to go to Japan. Her mother was sick.
Mei Lee is Chinese.
I know, but her mother was visiting Japan.
I can only look up. I hope tall people are coming to this party. Where's Ken?
Ken, he went to the bathroom.
And where's Charlie and Myra?
They're still getting dressed.
They're not ready? We had a car accident and we're on time.
My lip is getting gigantic. I don't think I have enough lipstick to cover it.
No nuts or pretzels? I didn't even have lunch today. 3 Ghana audits with the IRS on an empty stomach. Claire, get me a Diet Coke, please, and something to munch on.
Where are you going?
Well, to the John. I haven't had a chance to do that either.
There's a guest powder room right over there.
Isn't Ken using that?
No, he's using the one in the guest bedroom upstairs.
Well, why didn't he use this one?
I don't know. He said he had to go badly and he ran upstairs.
Yes, but if he had to go so bad, the one downstairs is closer.
You know how it is when you have to go badly. You don't want to stop running.
Yes, but this is a shorter run.
Lenny, it's not an Olympic event. Why don't you just go?
That's why they build guest bathroom. If Dr. Dudley calls, I'll be right out.
Claire, we have to talk.
What is it?
I'm coming apart at the seams.
Your dress?
No, my nerves. I think I'm gonna crack.
I can see that. Your hands are like ice. Something is going on here, isn't it?
Oh God, you're so smart. You're so quick to see things.
You're scaring me, Chris. Tell me what's happening.
Well, all right. Ken and I arrived here about 10 minutes ago when suddenly we heard this enormous...
Charlie's bedroom door
Hi,
opened.
Claire. You look lovely.
Yes! I was just telling her that. She looks enormously well, doesn't she? Isn't that the dress you wore for cerebral palsy?
Oh, no, I got this for sickle cell. Hi, Ken.
Where's Lenny?
Oh, he's in the John. Where's Charlie and Myra?
Still getting dressed?
Yes. Still getting dressed. How's the BMW? Is Len happy with it?
Delirious.
Did he get the new features he asked for?
More than he asked for.
Great.
Are you through in the bathroom, Ken? I have to go myself.
I think Myra's in there.
Then I'll use Mei Li's bathroom. Call me if she gets back from Japan.
Up here, quick.
Chris rushes up the stairs.
Hurry up.
Breathlessly, she gets there.
What did you tell her?
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
I couldn't follow it. I was talking so fast. Why can't we just tell them the truth? They're gonna find out anyway.
I don't know the truth yet. Charlie's still mumbling. Now go inside. He wants to see you.
See me? Why does he want to see me?
He's crying like a baby. I can't stop him. He needs a woman.
To do what?
To cry on. I can
Oh.
reason with him, but I can't comfort him. Just let him cry on her shoulders for 2 minutes, for Christ's sake.
Is he still bleeding? I paid $1,200 for this dress.
She goes in and closes the door just as Lenny comes out of the powder room.
Oh, hi, Len.
Oh, Jesus. Hi, Ken. Did you hear about the BMW?
Yeah, congratulations. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
To the John?
Didn't you just go?
Yes, but not enough. Be right with you.
He goes into the guest room just as Claire comes out of the kitchen with a bag of pretzels, unopened.
This is very weird.
Give me the pretzels.
There's plenty of food in the kitchen, but nothing's cooked.
Why didn't you open this first?
There's a duck, roast ham, smoked turkey, all defrosting on the table. There's pasta sitting in a pot with no water.
Lenny can't open the bag. He bites into it.
Everything's ready to go, but no one's here to start it. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
Not as strange as him peeing twice in a row. Have you got something sharp? Like a nail file or something?
Chris started to tell me something, and then she clammed up.
The door on my BMW opened like a tissue paper, but this thing is like steel.
Her hands were cold as ice. She couldn't look me straight in the eye.
This would be a safe place to keep your jewelry. God damn it.
And why are they taking so long to get dressed? What is that about, eh?
What are you so suspicious for? Let the people have a chance to come down.
Oh, you don't notice anything is wrong?
Yes, I noticed. I noticed the towels in the bathroom were piled up on the sink and not on the rack. I noticed there's only a sheet and a half left of the toilet paper. I think it's sloppy, but it's not a scandal.
Really? Well, I'm not so sure I'd rule out a scandal.
Oh, yeah? You think I don't know what you're talking about? I hear what's going on. I hear gossip. I hear rumors, and I won't listen to that crap, you understand? He's my friend. She's the wife of my friend.
Fine, okay. Then forget it.
I don't listen to filth and garbage about my friends.
I said forget it.
All right. Come here.
What's wrong with here?
Well, they could hear us here. Here is better. Will you come here?
She crosses to him. He looks around, then to her.
It's not good.
What's not good?
Well, what I heard.
What did you hear?
Will you lower your voice?
Why? We haven't said anything yet.
All right. There's talk going around about Myra and... This hurt me. Stand on my other side. I can't turn.
She turns with her back to him. He moves to her other side.
There's talk going around about Myra and Charlie. Only no one will tell it to me because they know I won't listen.
I'll listen. Tell it to my face.
Why would you want to hear things about our best friends? He's my best client. He trusts me. Not just about investment and taxes and personal things.
I don't do his taxes. What's the rumors?
Jesus, you won't be satisfied until you hear him, will you?
I won't even sleep with you until I hear what's the rumors.
All right. Your friend Myra upstairs is having herself a little thing, okay?
What kind of thing?
Do I have to spell it out? A thing. A guy, a man, a fella, a kid. An affair. She's doing something with someone on the sly somewhere, and it's not with Charlie, okay?
You don't know that. You only heard it. You haven't seen it.
Of course I haven't seen it. What, you think they invite me to come along? What's wrong with you?
You are so naive. It's incredible. Get real, Lenny. Myra's not having anything with anybody. Your friend, Charlie, however, is running up a hell of a motel bill.
Charlie. My friend Charlie. No way! Not a chance. He wouldn't even look at another woman.
He may not be looking at her, but he's screwing her.
Will you lower your voice? Where did you hear this?
Someone at the tennis club told me.
Ah, tennis club.
What is it? A sacred temple? People gossip there.
Christ, a bunch of hypocrites. Sit around in their brand new Nikes and Reeboks destroying people's lives. Who told you this?
I'm not going to tell you because you don't like this person anyway.
What's the difference if I like them or not? Who told you?
Carol Newman.
Carol Newman? I knew it. I knew it. I hate that goddamn woman. She's got a big mouth, big enough to swallow a can of tennis balls.
The guest room door opens and Ken steps out onto the landing.
How you two doing?
Hey, just fine, Ken.
Had anything to eat yet?
Just a plastic bag.
Great. Be right back.
Ken goes into Charlie's bedroom and closes the door.
Wasn't it Carol Newman who spread the other rumor?
What other rumor?
The rumor that you and I was breaking up.
No, it wasn't Carol Newman.
What was it? Who was it then?
It was me.
You started the rumor.
Me, you, the both of us, when we were thinking about separating, didn't we go around telling everyone?
No. We told friends. That bitch told strangers.
Hey, do not call Carol Newman a bitch to my face. Besides, Carol Newman didn't start the rumor about Charlie. Someone else at the club told her.
Well, who was the one who told her?
Harold Green.
Harold Green? Who the hell is Harold Green?
He's a new member. He was just voted in last week.
I never voted for him.
Yes, you did. By proxy, we were in Bermuda.
I don't believe it. A goddamn proxy new member spreads rumors about my best friend. Who does he play tennis with?
He doesn't play tennis. He's a social member. He just eats lunches there.
Lunch? This son of a bitch is a non-playing proxy social new member who just eats lunches and spreads rumors? What does he do for a living?
He sells BMWs.
Charlie's bedroom door opens and Ken steps out.
Did anyone else get here?
Not to speak of, no.
Is anything wrong?
Why? Does anything seem wrong to you?
You mean aside from the fact that there is no food, no guests, no host, no hostess, and that you and Chris only appear one at a time and never together? Yeah, I'd say something was wrong.
Okay, sit down, Len. Claire?
Lenny and Claire sit. He sits in the chair opposite.
All right, I can't keep this quiet anymore. We've got a big problem on our hands.
What did I just say?
You just said, aha! What is it, Ken? Tell us.
Charlie's been shot.
What?
Shot?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Don't tell me this.
I can't catch my breath.
Please don't let it be true.
Charlie, no! Charlie, no!
Take it easy. He's not dead. He's all right.
He's not dead.
He's all right.
He's alive. He's okay.
Oh, thank God he's alive.
Where was he shot?
In the head.
In the head? The head? Oh my God, he was shot in the head.
It's all right. It's not that bad. It's a superficial wound.
Where did the bullet go?
Through his left earlobe.
Earlobe? That's not too bad. I have holes in my earlobes. It doesn't hurt.
I saw this coming. I swear. The truth, Ken. Did she do it?
Who?
Myra, for Christ's sake. Who else would it be?
Why would Myra shoot Charlie?
You don't know what's going on?
Oh, you haven't heard.
No. What's going on?
Charlie's been having a hot affair with someone.
It's not hot. You don't know if it's hot. Nobody said it was hot. It's an affair. A plain affair.
Who told you this?
Nobody told me that. What I heard was that Myra was having a thing.
A thing? With who?
A man. A guy, a fellow, a kid. Who knows?
Someone else told me it was Charlie who was having the affair.
What's someone else?
Some bitch at the club is named Carol Newman.
She is not a bitch, and she only told what Harold Green told her.
Who's Harold Green?
Some goddamn proxy new member, social member, who doesn't even play tennis. Comes to the club and eats lunches and spreads rumors.
Well, it seems to me that Charlie's the only one who's having the affair if Myra was hysterical enough to shoot him.
Listen to me, will you please? Myra didn't shoot him. Charlie fired the gun. He tried to kill himself. It was attempted suicide.
Suicide?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Don't tell me that.
I don't believe it.
No, Charlie. No, Charlie!
Will you stop it? It's enough grieving. He's all right.
Oh, Charlie.
It's all because of that no good fucking Harold Green. That guy is out of the club. I can get the votes.
Can we stick to the main topic here? Nobody knows if anybody had an affair. I don't know why Charlie shot himself.
So, how's Myra taking this? My God, she must be a wreck.
I should go up to her. Let me go up to her.
Don't go up to her. There's no point in going up to her. She's not here. She's gone.
She's gone? Charlie shoots himself in the head and Myra leaves the house?
He walks out on him now. Now, when he's laying up there with a bullet in his ear.
It's not in his ear. It went through his ear. Will you listen to me, please? Maybe she wasn't even here when it happened. Chris and I were driving up when we heard the shot. The front door was open, was locked. I ran around the back and broke in the kitchen window.
I saw that, and I thought maybe Miley did it, and maybe Myra fired her. But I didn't know then that Miley's mother was sick in Japan.
Don't talk for a while. Let me and Ken talk. Just listen. So, you broke in, you rushed upstairs. Was he on the floor?
No, he was sitting in bed. The television was on, one of those evangelist shows. A bottle of Valium was on the night table. He was half conscious. I figured maybe he took a couple of pills to make himself drowsy, put the gun to his head, started to fall asleep, and shot himself through the ear.
Is that blood on your shirt, Ken?
Where?
Below the second stud.
Oh, shit. I didn't see that. That won't come out, will it?
That's what you're worried about? A stain on your dress shirt?
I don't give a damn about my dress shirt. I'm trying to prevent Charlie from getting a suicide rap. When the others walk in here, I don't want to explain to them how I got blood on my good shirt.
You could borrow one of Charlie's.
He's 2 sizes too big for me.
I don't think they'd notice your cuffs if Charlie has a big bandage on his ear and Myra's not even at the party.
Let the man finish the story, will you please? Did he tell you anything? Did he say why he did it?
Not a word. He was barely conscious.
Okay, well, did he leave a note or anything?
He had a piece of paper in his hand. I tried to take it from him, but he tore it up and threw it into John. He flushed it before I can get it.
This is not happening. I'm not hearing this.
Okay. Did you call the police?
No, just the doctor. We told him he fell down the stairs. As long as he wasn't hurt, I didn't want to make this thing go public.
We got to call the police. This man is the deputy mayor of New York. We're talking front page on the New York Times. Pictures of Charlie with his suit jacket over his head.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to avoid until we find out what happened.
If we keep this quiet, we're all accessories. I deal with the IRS boys. I'll be the first one they go after.
Why would they go after you?
With attempted suicides, they open up everything. They want to see his books, his portfolio, his entire financial picture. They want to know how a deputy mayor could afford a big house like this.
That's no secret. Myra is a wealthy woman. She bought the house.
She did? Well, I didn't know that.
You hear that? Now, tomorrow, it'll be all over the tennis club.
I'm not bringing in the police until I have to. I don't know what you're nervous about unless you have something to hide from the IRS.
Are you accusing me of hiding something? I am the one who wants to bring in the police. Maybe you're the one who has something to hide. You make out his contracts, you made out his will.
Are you accusing me and Charlie of conspiracy to defraud the city?
Car lights flash on the window.
I hear a car pulling up.
If you're not calling the police, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
You're telling me what I'm going to do?
It's pulling up to the driveway.
Suppose the neighbors heard the gunshots and have already called the police.
I'll deal with that problem when it arises.
Maybe the car is the police. Then the problem has arisen.
It's a Volvo station wagon.
A Volvo?
Now I suppose you're worried it's the Swedish police.
It's Ernie and Cookie.
Ernie and Cookie?
Why didn't you tell us?
Why didn't you listen?
Lenny and Ken join Claire at the window. Charlie's bedroom door opens and Chris steps out.
Ken, Myra and I are having trouble with her zipper.
No, you're not.
I'm not?
They know about it.
About Myra's zipper?
We know that Myra is not here, Ken told us.
Oh.
They're stopping to look at our BMW.
Did you tell them about Charlie cutting his ear shaving?
They know everything. The gunshot, the earlobe, the flush note down the toilet, everything.
Why didn't you tell me you told them? They must think I'm an idiot.
How is Charlie?
He fell asleep. He's hugging the pillow with his thumb in his mouth.
They're coming up to the house. I can't believe she's wearing a dress like that to a party like this.
All right, what do we do? Do we tell them or not?
Why not? Ernie is Charlie's analyst. Everything you tell your analyst remains confidential.
Everything your patient tells you. We're not his patient. His patient is asleep, sucking his thumb.
I can't believe I'm paying a babysitter for this night.
The doorbell rings. They all freeze.
Okay, so what did we decide? Do we call the police or not?
I say no. Cookie has her cooking show on television. Suppose she accidentally says something on the air.
On a cooking show? Do you think she gives out suicide recipes?
I still think we say nothing till I find out what happened. Better safe than sorry. Claire, open the door.
Chris, get us some drinks. Let's look like we're having fun.
Chris rushes to the bar, gets drinks, and sits beside Lenny on the sofa.
So what is it? We're telling Ernie, but we're not telling Cookie?
We're not telling either of them. I'm sorry we told you.
The doorbell rings.
Just open the door.
Claire, don't open it until I get upstairs. If Charlie wakes up, maybe I can get the story from him.
I took the Valium away from him. I hid them in the medicine cabinet.
Gee, what a good hiding place.
Claire crosses to the front door. Lenny and Chris quickly sit on the sofa with their drinks as if they're having an amusing chat.
So Mrs. Thatcher replies, I don't know. Perhaps it's in my umbrella stand.
Are we ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Claire smiles and opens the front door. Chris and Lenny break into loud laughter. Ernie and Cookie are at the door. Ernie is in his early 50s in a tux and carrying a gift box. Cookie, in her early 40s, wears a god-awful evening gown. She carries a sausage-like cushion under her arm.
Cookie, Ernie, it's so good to see you.
Oh God, that is so funny, Lenny. Oh, you should have been actor, I swear.
Everybody, it's Ernie and Cookie.
Hi, Ernie. Hi, Cookie.
Hi, Cookie. Hi, Ernie.
Hello, Chris. Hello, Lenny.
Oh, so, go on with the story. What did Mr. Gorbachev say?
Mr. Gorbachev. He said, I don't know. I never ate cat food before.
Sorry we're late. Did we miss much?
Oh, you have got to get Lenny to tell you the story about Mrs. Thatcher and the cat food.
Sounds
Lenny,
funny
she-
already.
Mhm.
Everyone looks so beautiful.
Cookie, I am crazy about the dress. You always dig up the most original things. Where did you find them?
Oh God, this is 60 years old. It was my grandmother's. She brought it from Russia.
Didn't you wear that for the muscular dystrophy in June?
No, emphysema in August.
Oh, what a pretty cushion. Is that for Charlie and Myra?
No, it's for my back. It went out again while I was dressing.
All right, honey?
I'm fine, babe.
You and your back problems, it must be awful.
It's nothing. I can do everything but sit down and get up.
Hey, Lenny, is that your BMW? Looks like you put a few miles on it in 2 days.
A guy shoots out of a garage and blindsides me. The car got 12 miles on it, and I got a case of whiplash you wouldn't believe.
Oh, I've had whiplash, excruciating. My best friend had it for 6 years.
Lenny nods sardonically. She picks up the Steuben gift box.
Oh, this looks nice. Who wrote this? Oh my God. Did I break anything? What was it?
Steuben glass.
Oh, don't tell me. Oh, Lenny, Claire. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It was an accident, honey. We'll replace it, of course.
Sure, if you want to. I don't care.
What about a drink, everyone?
I'll have something.
What do you want?
I'll get it.
I'm right near the bar.
You're all going to get me a drink? Such friendly people. I'd love a bourbon, please.
I should have let what's her name pick it up. Mulu.
Miley, here you go, Ern.
Oh, where's Ken?
Ken? Ken's with Charlie.
And Myra?
Myra's with Ken. They're waiting for Myra to get dressed.
Oh, oh.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, a spasm. Oh, it's gone. It's all right. It just shoots up my back and goes.
You all right, Poops?
I'm fine, puppy.
Listen, maybe we should all sit outside. It's such a beautiful evening.
Okay, you kids. What's going on here?
What do you mean?
You think I don't notice everyone's acting funny? 3 people want to get me drinks. Chris wants me to hear this funny story. Lenny wants to get us all outside. Everyone creating a diversion. Why? I don't know. Am I right?
No wonder you're such a high-priced doctor. Okay. Someone's going to have to tell him
Tell them what?
about the surprise.
What surprise?
The surprise about the party.
Oh, what surprise about the party?
Well, I think it's the cutest thing, isn't it, Claire?
Oh God, yes.
Tell them about it.
No, you tell it better than I do.
I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna have to sit down.
I'll help you.
I'll do it.
I've got her.
They all help lower Cookie onto the sofa beside Ernie.
Oh, the cushion. I need the cushion.
Here it is.
You all right, chicken?
I'm fine, Pops. Oh! So, what's the big surprise about?
Well, Charlie and Myra decided, because they were going to have their closest friends over to celebrate their 10th anniversary, they weren't going to have any servants.
Uh-huh.
No Miley, no anybody.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that terrific? No help, just us.
Why is that terrific?
Because we're all going to pitch in, just like the old days, before money, before success, before any of it. Like when we were all just starting out. Those were the best times in our lives, don't you think?
No, I hated those times. I love success.
Oh, but don't you find these are greedier times? Lazier, more selfish? Nobody wants to work anymore.
I work 14 hours a day. I cook 37 meals a week. I cook on my television show. I cook for my family. I cook for my neighbors. I cook for my dogs. I was looking forward to a relaxed evening. But I don't want to spoil the fun. Okay, what do we have to do?
We have to cook.
You mean all of us cooking in the kitchen together?
Except Charlie and Myra. Claire and I told them to stay up there and relax. We'll call them when we're ready.
What are we going to make?
It's all laid out: roast ham, smoked turkey, duck, and pasta.
Roast ham, duck. That's too much cholesterol for me.
Ernie, we didn't come here to live longer, just to have a good time.
I just don't understand why we're all wearing our best clothes to cook a dinner.
That's not your best clothes. It's a 50-year-old Polish dress.
A 60-year-old Russian dress.
The dress is hardly an issue worth arguing about.
I didn't say we wouldn't cook it.
She didn't say we wouldn't cook it. Why is everyone getting so worked up about this?
All right, Ernie, let's not turn this into a group therapy, please.
This is nothing like group therapy, Claire. You of all people should know that.
Oh, terrific. Let's just name all the people in your Thursday night group, Ernie, eh?
Why are Ernie and I being attacked? We just walked in the door.
Please, lower your voices. We're going to spoil the surprise for Charlie and Myra.
What surprise! It was their idea.
Listen, I don't want to take the blame for ruining this party. I'll do all the cooking myself, and Ernie will do the serving.
Honey, no one's asking you to do that.
Oh, if she wants to do it,
let her. Why? It's
Sure.
fine with us.
Yeah, it's fine.
If it makes her happy, she can clean up too.
Okay, then it's settled. Just give me 45 minutes. I promise you this is going to be the best dinner party we have ever had.
Suddenly, we hear a gunshot from Charlie's room.
Oh my God!
Everyone freezes. Cookie falls back onto the sofa.
Oh, give me a break.
The hell was that?
Charlie's bedroom door opens, and Ken, looking harassed, comes out, looks over the railing, and tries to appear calm.
It's fine. It's okay. It's all under control. Hi, Ernie. Hi, Cookie. Oh, Chris, honey, could I see you up here for a minute?
Would you all excuse me for a minute? I hate when this happens.
Am I crazy or was that a gunshot?
Oh, a gunshot? No. I think it was a car backfiring.
In Charlie's bedroom?
Ernie, maybe you should go up and see?
Why? Chris and Ken and Charlie and Myra are up there. There's more of them than us.
You just can't ignore a gunshot. Ernie, please go up and see.
Oh, I know. I know exactly what it was. It was a balloon. They've been blowing up party balloons up there all day.
What kind of balloon was that? The Goodyear blimp? I'm going up.
Then how are we going to get the dinner ready? Charlie and Myra must be starved. You and Cookie get started. I'll have a white wine spritzer. Claire, why don't you put on some music? I'll be right down. Let me know if Dr. Doolittle calls.
He disappears into Charlie's room. The telephone rings.
I'll get it.
I still think it sounded like a gunshot.
Let's get dinner started, Ern. Help me up?
Hello? Who? Dr. Kuzak? Yes, he is. Who is it, please?
Is that for me?
Uh-huh. It's a conference call. Mr. and Mrs. Klein, Mr. and Mrs. Platt, Mr. and Mrs. Fishman.
Oh, that's my Friday night group. I have a telephone session with them.
Go on, honey. I can get up myself.
Ernie runs into the kitchen.
He's coming, folks.
The other line on the phone rings. She switches buttons.
Hello? Yes, it is. No, my husband just called.
Cookie gets down on the floor and crawls on her hands and knees.
Yes, I'll tell him.
Who's on the phone?
Dr. Dudley's service.
Oh my God, what's that?
It's Cookie.
It's all right. I do this all the time. It takes the pressure off my back.
Where's Ernie?
In there, he's got a session with his Friday night group.
They're all in the kitchen?
No, on the telephone.
Ha! Ah!
You're back again?
No, little strip pins on the floor. Ha! Ha! Ah!
You must be so much fun to live with.
What happened upstairs? Is Charlie all right?
He was sleeping. Ken wanted to hide the gun in the closet so Charlie wouldn't find it. He tripped on Charlie's slipper and the gun went off next to him head. He can't hear a thing in both ears.
Ken or Charlie?
Ken. Charlie was out cold from the Valium.
They hung up. I already took the message.
You couldn't tell me that while I was on the balcony? What did they say?
They said that Dr. Dudley already called this number. He doesn't want to be called out of the theater again.
Oh my God, I'm getting a new doctor. I am not putting my life in the hands of the drama critic from Mount Sinai Hospital. Yes, hello? This is Leonard Gans again. Dr. Dudley did not call this number. Please have him call me back. It is important.
So, what did Ken want Chris upstairs for?
To call Ken's doctor to ask him what to do for his ears. He wouldn't be able to hear what the doctor was saying on the phone. I gotta get back upstairs.
You mean she told the doctor a gun went off? Then she'll have to explain about Charlie.
No, she was going to say Ken was outside and a manhole cover blew up next to him.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, except the doctor wasn't in. His servant said he was still at the theater. There must be some kind of flu going on Broadway.
He runs upstairs. When he hits the top step, the phone rings.
They purposefully wait till I get to the top of the stairs. Answer that, will you?
This is all too hard to follow. I need a bookmark in my head or something. Hello? Oh, Dr. Dudley, thanks for calling back. You want to speak to him?
No, I'm taking a stress test.
You know, if Ernie can't figure out something's wrong here, I'm not going to his group anymore.
Yes, hello? Dr. Dudley, thanks for calling back. Well, some idiot nailed me in my BMW about 20 minutes ago. I got a little whiplash hit. Charlie Brock. No, I wasn't calling about Charlie. Why? Jesus, Dr. Dudley is Charlie's doctor too. No, Charlie's a lot better. He's resting now. Chris Gorman. Oh, you know Ken and Chris. Yes, I think she did call. He's Ken's doctor too.
Maybe he has a franchise.
Will you make yourself busy? Put on some music. Dr. Dudley? I'm sorry. A cold compress? Good idea. Let me connect you to Chris. Hold on. Which button rings in Charlie's room?
Why? Who's going to hear it up there?
Jesus, you're a pain in the ass. I better run up and get Chris. Dr. Dudley? What? Oh, yes, my wife has a pain too. Oh, no, it's no bother. Could you hold for Chris, please? We owe this guy a gift. Let's give him Cookie as a patient. See where Ernie is with my drink, will you?
The dining room door opens and Ernie comes out with a drink.
I thought I heard Lenny in here. I have his spritzer.
I'll hold it for him. How's Cookie?
Not too well. I gave her some aspirins for her back, but she dropped them in the sauce.
Good. And we'll all get rid of our headaches.
Did Lenny say what that sound was?
The gunshot?
It was a gunshot!
No, I was referring to the sound you thought was a gunshot.
It wasn't a balloon, I know that.
No, it was a can of shaving cream. It exploded.
Shaving cream exploded?
It's all right. It washes off.
Incredible.
Ernie, I need you to put out some garbage.
I'm not through talking to my group yet.
They're fighting with each other. I put them on hold.
Cookie and Ernie exit into the kitchen. Charlie's bedroom door opens and Lenny and Ken come out. Ken holds a towel over his ears.
It'll clear up in a minute. You know, these things, they don't last too long.
You think this will last long?
Lie down in the guest room for a while, Ken, and you'll feel better.
Maybe if I lie down in the guest room for a while.
Right.
What did the doctor say to Chris?
He referred her to another doctor. He's not feeling well himself. My neck is killing me. Where's my spritzer?
Is your
Coming out of-
sister here?
No, my spritzer. Spritz. Come on, Ken. I'll heat that towel up again.
Don't you tell your sister about Charlie. Not till we hear the whole story.
They go into the kitchen. They go into the guest room. The kitchen door opens and Cookie comes out. She holds a ladle in one hand and her other hand supports a big bag of ice on her hip.
I've got a problem, Claire. Can you help me? Ernie went out the kitchen door to put out some garbage bags and the door locked. My hands are full of grease. Could you let him back in?
Of course, we would all miss him terribly.
I purposely went around so you wouldn't have to go to the door.
Charlie's bedroom door opens and Chris steps out.
Oh, hi! Where's Claire?
Oh, she went out to the kitchen to let Ernie in.
Oh, okay.
She smiles and goes back into Charlie's bedroom, closing the door. The dining room door opens and Claire comes out.
Oh, there you are. Cookie, the water's boiling on the pasta.
Why didn't you turn it down?
I don't know. I don't watch your show.
Well, get it. Ernie, get another bag of ice. I'm melting.
She exits into the kitchen.
Beginning to feel like one of my patients.
Charlie's door opens and Chris comes out.
Well, everything is just fine.
It's all right. They're in the kitchen.
Oh, God. I'd smoke a Havana cigar if I had one.
Coming downstairs, scratching under her arms.
I'm getting hives under my arms. Did you hear about Ken? He's deaf.
He's better off. He's out of this thing right now.
Why are we protecting Charlie this way? Ken is deaf. Lenny can't turn his neck. Cookie's walking like a giraffe, and I'm getting a blood condition. And for what? One more gunshot and the whole world will know anyway.
The whole world isn't interested. Paraguay and Bolivia don't give a rat's ass.
We hear another car coming up the driveway.
There's another car coming up.
We see the headlights flash on the window.
Was anyone else invited?
Harry and Joan, but they canceled. They went to Venezuela, but they said they'd call tonight.
From Venezuela?
Geez, maybe they will hear about it in Bolivia.
So who is coming up the driveway?
Maybe it's Myra. Maybe she's come back.
No. Myra drives a Porsche. This is an Audi.
He comes halfway down the stairs.
Ask Ken. He might know.
Ken is reading lips right now. I don't think he can pick up on Audi.
We hear a loud crash from the kitchen.
Jesus, what the hell was that?
Cookie just blew up the microwave. What else?
Chris, go inside and see what happened. Claire, go to the window and see who's coming. I'll go up and see how Ken and Charlie are doing.
He has been gesturing with a white towel.
I feel like I'm at the fucking Alamo.
He rushes upstairs just as the dining room door flies open and Ernie comes out, flicking his fingers in pain.
Damn! It burned my fingers. Hot! 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 Oh, God, it's hot!
Oh, dear.
Son of a gun, that hurts. Oh, fuckery!
What happened?
Cookie dropped her ice bag and slipped against the stove. The hot platter was about to fall on her, so I lifted it up. Then I dropped it on the table and it broke. The water pitcher and the glass shattered her arm. She's bleeding like hell. I got a dish towel on her wrist and propped her against the cabinet, but I need some bandages for her arm, and I need some ointment for my fingers. I never saw anything happen so fast.
I can't believe he's in pain and said all that without missing a word.
Get the bandages. Why are you standing there?
Well, I was hoping there was more to the story.
He rushes into Charlie's room and closes the door.
I'm sorry, Claire. Did you ask for a drink?
Listen, you have other things to think about.
Right.
He exits. Chris and Claire stare at each other.
You know what this night is beginning to remind me of? The Platoon.
A car door slams outside.
There's the car. I don't even want to know who it is. Why don't you go take a look?
Like it's going to be good news, right?
She crosses to the window and looks out.
It's Glenn and Cassie.
Glenn and Cassie Cooper? Together?
That's how they're walking.
I heard they were having trouble.
Not walking.
Jesus. Do you know that Glenn is running for the state senate in Poughkeepsie?
So?
That's all he needs is to walk in here and be part of a hushed-up suicide attempt. He can kiss his career goodbye.
Maybe Ken will figure out this all out before they ring the doorbell.
The doorbell rings.
Well, it's going to be a tough campaign.
Listen, I have to go to the bathroom. You get the door. I'll be right out.
Wait a minute, I haven't gone since I got here.
Yes, you did. In my Lee's room.
Yes, but no one was at the door then.
The hell with it. Someone else will get the door. Come on.
They both go into the powder room and close the door behind them. The doorbell rings again. Lenny comes out of the guest room.
Isn't anybody going to get the door? Chris? Claire?
Are you talking to me?
No, Ken. Put the towel back on your ears. Claire! Chris! Where are you? Oh, screw it. I'm beginning to feel like my car.
He goes back into the guest room and closes the door. The dining room door opens and Ernie comes out with paper towels wrapped around the fingers on both hands. He is wearing an apron. He shouts up.
Lenny, you got those bandages?
The doorbell rings again.
Nobody get in that door. These kids are all up to something. I know it.
He crosses to the front door and tries to open it with his burned fingers. He's finally successful. Glenn and Cassie Cooper, a handsome couple, stand there in evening clothes. Glenn holds a gift from Ralph Lauren's. They seem very much on edge with each other.
Hello.
Good evening.
They walk in, look around. Ernie closes the door with his foot.
Good evening. I don't know where everyone is.
You mean we're the first?
No. Everyone's here. They're just spread out a little.
Could I have a drink, please? Double scotch, straight up.
Perrier with lime, no ice.
Sure, fine. I don't believe we've met. I'm Ernie Cusack.
Hello, Ernie.
Excuse my hands. Little accident in the kitchen.
Sorry to hear it.
I would stay and chat, but my wife is bleeding in the kitchen.
Your wife?
Cookie. A water pitcher broke, cut her arm. I burned my fingers.
That's a shame.
Nothing to worry about. We'll have dinner ready soon. Nice meeting you both.
I wonder why they're not using the Chinese girl.
Do I look all right?
Yes, fine.
I feel so frumpy.
God, no, you look beautiful.
My hair isn't right, is it? I saw you looking at it in the car.
No, I wasn't.
What were you looking at then?
The road, I suppose.
I can always tell when you hate what I'm wearing.
I love that dress. I always have.
This is the first time I've worn it.
I've always admired your taste, is what I meant.
It's so hard to please you sometimes.
What did I say?
It's what you don't say. That really drives me crazy.
What I don't say? How can it drive you crazy if I don't say it?
I don't know. It's the looks that you give me.
I wasn't giving you any looks.
You look at me all the time.
Because you're always asking me to look at you.
It would be nice if I didn't have to ask you, wouldn't it?
It'd be nice if you didn't need me to look, which would make it unnecessary to ask.
I can't ever get any support from you. You've got all the time in the world for everything and everyone else, but I've got to draw blood to get your attention when I walk in a room.
We walked in the room together. It was already done. Cassie, please don't start. We're 45 minutes late as it is. I don't want to ruin this night for Charlie and Myra.
We're 45 minutes late because you scowled at every dress I tried on.
I didn't scowl. I smiled. You always think my smile looks like a scowl, my grin looks like a frown, and my frown looks like a yawn.
Don't sneer at me.
It wasn't a sneer. It was a peeve.
God, this conversation is so banal. I can't believe any of the things I'm saying. We sound like some fucking TV couple.
Oh, now we're going to get into language, right?
No, Mrs. Perfect. I will not get into any language. I don't want to risk a scowl, a frown, a yawn, a peeve, or a sneer. God forbid I should show a human imperfection. I'd wake up with the divorce papers in my hand.
What is this thing lately with divorce? Where does that come from? I don't look at you sometimes because I'm afraid you're thinking you don't like the way I'm looking at you.
I don't know what the hell you want from me, Glenn. I really don't.
I don't want anything from you. I mean, I would like it to be the way we were before we got to the way we are.
God, you suffocate me sometimes. I want to go home.
Go home? We just got here. We haven't even seen anyone yet.
I don't know how I'm going to get through this night. They all know what's going on. They're your friends, Jesus, and you expect me to behave like nothing's happening.
Nothing is happening. What are you talking about?
Don't you fucking lie to me. The whole goddamn city knows about you and that cheap little chippy bimbo.
Will you keep it down? Nothing is going on. You're blowing this up all out of proportions. I hardly know the woman. She's on the Democratic fundraising committee. I met her and her husband at 2 cocktail parties. For God's sake.
2 cocktail parties, huh?
Yes, 2 cocktail parties.
You think I'm stupid?
No.
You think I'm blind?
No.
You think I don't know what's been going on?
Yes, because you don't.
I'm going to tell you something, Glenn. Are you listening?
Don't you see my ears perking up?
I've known about you and Carol Newman for a year now.
Amazing, since I only met her 4 months ago. Now I'm asking you to please lower your voice. That butler must be listening to everything.
You think I care about a butler and a bleeding cook? My friends know about your bimbo. What do I care about domestic help?
I don't know what's gotten into you, Cassie. Do my political ambitions bother you? Are you threatened somehow because I'm running for the Senate?
State Senate. State Senate. Don't make it sound like we're going to Washington. We're going to Albany. 23 degrees below zero in the middle of winter, Albany. You're not Times Man of the Year yet. You understand, honey?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
What was that?
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, like I'm behaving badly, right? I'm the shrew witch wife who gives you such a hard time. I'll tell you something, Mr. State Senator. I'm not the only one who knows what's going on. People are talking, kiddo. Trust me.
What do you mean? You haven't said anything to anyone, have you?
Oh, is that what you're worried about? Your reputation? Your career? Your place in American history? You know what your place in American history will be? A commemorative stamp of you and the bimbo in a motel together.
You're so hyper tonight, Cassie. You're out of control. You've been rubbing your quartz crystal again, haven't you? I told you to throw those damn crystals away. They're dangerous. They're like petrified cocaine.
Cassie is looking through her purse.
Don't take it out, Cassie. Don't rub your crystal at the party. It makes you crazy.
She takes out her crystal. She grabs for it.
Put it away. Don't let my friends see what you're doing.
Fine. Don't let my friends see what you're doing.
The guest room door opens. Lenny comes out onto the balcony.
Glenn, Cassie, I thought it was you. How are you doing?
I'm feeling better, thanks.
Not you, Ken. It's Glenn and Cassie.
We're fine. Just great. Hi, Len. Cassie, it's Len. Cassie?
Leonard.
Did it suddenly freeze up out there?
Freeze up?
Isn't that an icicle Cassie has there?
No, it's a quartz crystal.
Oh. Where's Chris and Claire?
Did somebody come in?
Glenn and Cassie! I told... It's Ken. His ears are stuffed up, bad cold. Who let you in?
The butler.
The butler? The butler's here?
He's getting us drinks.
Is he alone?
No, the cook's with him.
My lie? God, what a relief they came back. We didn't have any help here for a while.
Really? Where's Charlie and Myra?
Charlie and Myra, I guess they're in the room.
My towel fell off, Lenny.
I'll get you a towel. I got to get bandages first. Excuse me, kids. I gotta get some bandages.
He knocks on Charlie's door.
Charlie, Myra, is it all right if I come in? Sure, you may come in.
He goes into Charlie's room and closes the door. The guest room door opens, and Ken comes out.
Lenny! Lenny, where'd you go?
Glenn and Cassie look up.
Ken, it's Glenn and Cassie.
Lenny, is that you? Oh, who's that? Glenn! Is that Glenn?
Yes, and Cassie. I hear you have a cold.
You think I look old? Well, I haven't been sleeping well lately. Hi, Cassie. Do the others know you're here?
Yes, we just saw Lenny.
Have you seen Lenny?
Yes, he went into Charlie's room.
I'm sorry, I can't hear anything. A manhole cover just blew up next to my ear.
That's terrible.
I said a manhole cover just blew up next to my ear.
Yes, I hear you.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Anyone getting you a drink?
Yes, the butler.
Sorry, there's no help here. They're in the Orient somewhere.
I think he's gone dotty.
Yes, a hot toddy would be nice. I'm going to see if Lenny is in Charlie's room. We're all coming down soon.
He knocks on Charlie's door.
Myra, mind if I come in?
Oh, honey, come on in.
Ken goes into Charlie's room.
I'll be right back
Where are you going?
to rinse off my crystal. I suppose you'd like to make a quick phone call while I'm gone, huh?
She tries to open the powder room door, but it's locked.
Anyone in there?
Who is it?
Cassie, who's that?
It's Chris. Just a minute, Cass.
We hear a flush. Chris comes out and closes the door.
Oh, I didn't hear you ring, Cassie. I would have opened the door. Hi, Glenn.
She crosses to him and gives him a kiss. By now, she's getting pretty crocked from her vodkas.
Hi, listen, is anything going on here?
I don't know. Who have you seen?
Well, Lenny and Ken just for a second, and the butler and my lie.
Oh, you saw Miley and the butler? Oh my God. I must have been in there for a really long time.
Are you through in the bathroom?
Me? Yes. Yeah, sure.
You left it locked.
Who is it?
Cassie, who's that?
It's Claire. Just a minute, Cass.
We hear a flush. The door opens and Claire comes out.
Hi, Cass. Hi, Glenn. Don't you look beautiful? Where are the boys? Well, Lenny and Ken are up with Charlie and Myra. Myra sounded very excited. You spoke to Myra? No, I heard her talk to Ken and Len. I'd love to have a copy of that conversation.
Is anyone else in the bathroom? Because I have to go.
He looks inside, then goes in and locks the door behind him.
Miley and the butler are here.
You're kidding. Where's Ernie and Cookie? I just met Ernie. Isn't he the butler?
Oh, no. Okay. We've got that one cleared up.
Then they're just back from the Orient.
I imagine so. You're so well informed.
Why is everyone up in Charlie's room?
Oh, there was something on TV they all wanted to watch.
Right. Very good, Chris.
Charlie's bedroom door opens, and Lenny comes out.
Well, this is beginning to look like a party.
What were you all watching up there?
Up where?
On TV.
The thing you went up to watch with Ken and Charlie and Myra.
That thing, that show, the PBS special on, what's his name?
Hitler?
Yes, the thing on Hitler.
He comes downstairs, glaring at Claire.
On their 10th anniversary, you wanted to watch a special on Hitler?
Hitler as a boy. It's a whole new slant on him.
Ernie comes out of the dining room door. He carries 2 drinks.
Dinner's coming along. Double scotch, straight up.
Oh, thanks.
Lenny, have you got the bandages?
The bandages. The bandages. Yes, I have them. I left them on the Hitler. On the television. I'll be right back.
He runs back upstairs and into Charlie's room, closing the door behind him.
Listen, I'm sorry I mistook you for the butler.
I kind of thought you did. No, I'm an analyst.
Oh, for Pete's sakes. I'm Glenn. How's your wife doing?
The spaghetti's boiling, but the duck is still frozen.
No, I meant her arm.
Oh, not too bad. She's a trooper. Her fingers are cramping up a little.
Maybe she ought to see a doctor. Charlie has one 10 minutes from here. Dr. Dudley?
We called him already. He's busy.
You called about Cookie's arm?
Oh, about Lenny's neck.
Lenny's neck?
And when the doctor called back, we told him about Ken's ears.
Isn't that incredible? From a can of shaving cream exploding.
I thought it was a manhole cover.
It was, but the pressure from the manhole cover made the shaving cream can explode.
I didn't hear that.
Lenny coming out of Charlie's room with the bandages. He
Yeah,
runs
I got him.
downstairs.
I got him.
There's certainly some excitement around here.
Guess who Glenn's doctor is?
You are kidding. Well, I wish I did his taxes.
Wait a minute. Glenn Cooper? From Poughkeepsie. You're running for the state senate.
That's right.
I have a good friend who knows you very well.
Really? Who's that?
Harold Green.
Harold Green?
Harold Green?
Sure, I know Harold Green. We went to the University of Pennsylvania together. I haven't seen him in years. What's he doing now?
He's a proximum social member who just eats lunches and doesn't play tennis.
Oh, at your club.
Ernie, cook is waiting in the emergency room.
There's your wife's Perrier. Nice to meet you, Glenn. Thought I was a butler.
Charlie's door opens and Ken comes out.
Somebody, please. I need a drink real bad.
How's your ears, Ken?
A beer would be fine, thanks.
Maybe Charlie has some eardrops? Did you see any in the medicine cabinet when you were getting the bandages?
Oh, no, I didn't think about that.
I'll go up and look.
He starts to go up the stairs. Lenny and Ken block him.
No, I remember I looked, and there weren't any. I forgot that I looked, is what
The
I meant.
telephone rings.
There a cat in here?
A cat?
I just heard a cat meow.
The telephone rings again.
There it is again.
That's the phone, Ken.
Why would you want a bone? It's not a cat, it's a dog. It's not a dog, it's a cat.
The telephone rings again.
I'll get it.
We're hungry too, pussy. We haven't eaten either.
Hello. Who? I'm sorry, operator. We have a bad connection. Oh, yes. Yes. It's Harry and Joan from Venezuela. They're calling Charlie and Myra.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Joan, that's Cassie's cousin. Wait, I'll get Cassie. I'm sure she'll want to speak to her.
She knocks on the powder room door.
Cassie,
Hello, Joni. It's Lenny. Yes. How are you? Yes, everybody's here. We're having a great time.
Cassie?
Charlie and Myra? Of course they're here. What did you think? Sure, just a minute. Claire, speak to her.
Me? She's calling Charlie and Myra.
Will you speak to her?
Cassie, it's your cousin Joan from Venezuela.
Joan, what a nice surprise. No, it's Claire. Yes, a terrific party. Myra? Oh, she looks beautiful. She's wearing a red kimono. Miley's mother sent it to her. Wait, I'll let you speak to her. Hold on. Here, talk to her.
Don't give me the phone. I'll drive your kids to school for a year.
I've done my part. I'm not the Red Cross.
Knocking on the powder room door.
Cassie, it's Joan and Harry. Don't you want to speak to them?
Joan, hi, sweetheart. How's Venezuela? No, it's Chris. You sent a gift? A crystal vase from Steuben's. Oh, gee, I think it's broken. Wait, Myra will tell you about it.
Cassie, are you all right?
Okay, who didn't speak to her yet?
Ken. Ken didn't speak to her.
Ken, do you want to speak to Joan?
What?
Joan, do you want to speak to Joan?
Sure, I'd love to go home.
Joan, this connection is bad. I think I'm losing you.
Banging on the bathroom door.
Cassie, will you hurry up? We're going to lose the connection. Come on, will you?
Ernie and Cookie come out of the kitchen. She holds a hot casserole. He holds 2 bottles of wine. He, pardon me.
It's Din Din, everyone.
The bathroom door opens and Cassie comes out in a state of shock.
Who did that? Who banged on the door?
I did. Your cousin Joan is on the phone from Venezuela.
You scared the life out of me. I dropped my crystal down the toilet. A 2-million-year-old crystal.
Oh my god, I can't take this. Here. You can't hear anyway. What's the difference?
Don't just stand there, idiot. Get my crystal.
Hey, just cool it, Cassie, okay?
Hello? Hello?
I'll go get Myra and Charlie.
No. I'll get them. Myra and Charlie. Shit, there he goes. This time it's permanent.
Hello? Hello?
It's a sin to lose a crystal. It's like killing your own dog.
Oh, fuck a duck.
Everybody grab a plate, kids. Whoops. Oh, no. Oh, Christ. Oh, man. Oh, Mama.
Hello? Hello? You're still muted, Courtney.
Damn it, I am muted. Well, that concludes the first act of Neil Simon's Rumors. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We're going to do a little talk back with the actors now, so if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I will be watching the comments on the Twitch. Oh, it's pop up. There we go. It does. On Twitch and Facebook Live. And I don't think anybody ever watches on YouTube, but if you have a comment, drop it there too, if that's where you're watching. All right, we'll see if anything comes in. Do you guys have any comments, anything you noticed, anything, I don't know if it's any of your first times doing online readings. Notice anything different with this compared to face-to-face reading?
Well, Nick, I just wanted to apologize for cutting you off there in the beginning there around the entrance of Ernie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just firstly I wanted to say like great job everyone. That was really good. It's one of the main differences though. It's like yeah, it's a different feel. You don't get the feel of the room. You get the feel of the the virtual room, which is not the same. But it's kind of I guess the best we can have at this point with this pandemic. But yeah, no, good job everyone.
Just to add on to that, I actually found that turning off the cameras and going in and out was actually kind of a really effective way to go through the scenes. So that was a nice thing to notice.
Yeah. Yep, I think that's something we kind of figured out together on our first live.
Yeah, and also I mean it's especially this play gets a bit tough with like just reading it because it's such a fast-paced play full of like little details all around, but it's still an amazing play. I love it, but it's just it's a different feel reading it than doing it.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like when you have it on stage with all the technical and design materials on hand, I feel like it's a bit easier. And now I'm getting like my imagination engine running.
Yeah,
and I'm
exactly.
seeing everything in my room is pretty cool. I had fun.
Yeah, literally, as far as props go, I mean, I started getting ideas for them during our little dress rehearsal, and then like literally in between scenes, I was looking around for things to use as props. So I mean, that's another thing to get the imagination flowing, and also like it's a bit of an improv exercise as well.
For sure, for sure. We didn't do any sort of like intense rehearsals. It was really just kind of go with the flow. So it's both less and more pressure at the same time.
I just want to say goodbye. I have to jet to work, but so that's that. It was fun reading stage directions. I hope I didn't bother you too much. It was always a balance for me to sort of like introduce the stage directions and leaving room for the actors, right? Because that's the most important part. But anyway, I have to go.
Thank you so much. I always love hearing your voice.
Have a good night.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Pleasure. Bye. Take
It's always
care.
a pleasure,
Bye.
Nick.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, let's see what we've got. Questions. Ooh, we have a question about the gender bending. So just for Kendra, I suppose, because we switched Angelo back to a male role. How was it taking on a character that was meant to be a man? Did you feel like you were trying to connect more with the male side or just transfer it entirely to feminine? What was your outlook?
Yeah, I guess kind of a mixture in between, because as you may have heard, sometimes they did refer to me as she and sometimes they did refer to me as he. So I thought that kind of made a little bit of a difference on how I played that role, just because I wanted to try to make it true to what the other actors were saying. But yeah, I definitely did see myself kind of picturing it as the male role and kind of going off of that at first specifically. At other parts, I kind of could see it going either way.
Awesome. Thank you. We have another question about casting. How did you guys feel about the online casting and what did you guys do for it? So I'll start by answering the kind of general technical side of it. What we did for auditions was essentially just a short little 5-minute cold read. We hopped on a Zoom call. I read through the scenes with the other actor and we just kind of went from there. That was all we did. It was really like, I think 5 to 10 minutes per actor.
Yeah.
A few of you sent in self-tapes too, because we started to run out of audition slots. And I was just doing them early in the morning. And so I wanted to get as many people to be able to audition as possible. So started doing self-tapes as well. Self-tapes, we just did monologues. And then if you guys want to hop in, say what you felt about the audition process.
Yeah, I can start with that. So for my audition, I actually did submit a self-tape because I believe, Courtney, you were having like tech issues.
Yeah, Wi-Fi just shut down.
Yeah. So I submitted a self-tape and I actually played both parts for the script I was given, had the parts of Glenn and Cassie, and I played both of them. So I kind of thought that was an interesting experience, and I edited that clip as well. So it kind of looked like I was talking to myself, I guess, which I thought was a little fun because I am a digital media major. So it kind of fit in perfectly with my like experience that I already had.
It was nice to see, which gave me the idea to cast you as Glenn. Seeing you read both sides was nice.
I can add on a little something. This has been I think my second group, or not a group, online audition in the last few months. And I mean, I don't know if it's just the fact that I'm very introverted these days, but I mean, like, I kind of love the Zoom medium. And I mean, it was really easy to prepare. It was a couple of minutes, just a back and forth, and it's done. So like, I mean, it's a lot of weight off my own shoulders. But yeah, it's a very interesting medium as far as auditions go, and I'd love to see how the industry implements this even more in the coming who knows how long.
Sure. By a general show of hands, out of curiosity, I'm assuming most of you have done either an audition or a self-tape. Do you have a preference? Do most of you, if you prefer auditions, a little like an online audition versus a self-tape?
Audition is always for me the same because it's like I just prefer that I guess contact with another person. You know, there's like there's a give and take.
Yeah, I prefer if in a regular non-pandemic world, so to speak, I prefer an audition, obviously, because you're in there, and it's very nice not to have to overthink. In self-tapes, you look at it and go like, oh, you have one shot in an audition, so you walk in and time moves so fast, and you do all the things. You walk out, and you're like, I don't know, I felt good, I don't know, but in a sort of pandemic world where the choices are audition or self-tape, I kind of prefer audition because you're more in control of the sense that you don't have to, oh, what if my internet cocks out? What if the connection is bad? What if the camera angle is bad? So in that sense, I kind of prefer just doing a self-tape because you're already in your apartment doing the live audition. So then I might as well put an extra element of control with the same wall behind me, like nothing changes. I might as well be in control of it.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I personally like the self-tape format because I do get a little bit of stage fright when it comes to auditioning. And as for these productions with Cloak and Dagger, I am not from the same place. So getting to do something virtually with people from another country is just really cool to me.
Yeah, I think in a non-pandemic world, I also prefer in-person auditions because I like that immediate feedback from whoever's holding those auditions, which you don't get from a self-tape. And yeah,
For sure.
Yeah,
It's sad to think that a non-pandemic world seems so far away.
Right?
Light years ago.
Months. It's only been months.
I think it hits the performance world really hard, like one of the hardest places, like job-wise and like career places that it hit was performance.
We'll jump back though.
Yeah.
Soon enough.
One day. Samara, I love your positivity, honestly. It's
always
very
gotta
strange
strive for
because
the
it's both
one
of the professions that get hit the most, but also I find one of the ones that bounces back the most easily, because you have those first months where it's, oh, we can't shoot anything, we don't know what's happening, we can't have theater, everything cuts down. But then now we get that thing where it's I think it's an artistic outlet, but as just simple work, because now you get the thing of all the companies goes like, okay, well, now we need commercials that apply to what's this pandemic. Yeah. Now we need the commercials that are shot in people's houses, that are, oh, haha, we're making a Zoom meeting in our commercial. So it's really strange how at the same time, while we're the ones who got hit hardest, it's like, oh, now all these companies need to catch up and they need all the actors that got pushed to the side a month ago to come right back in to handle the fact that it's a pandemic world. So it's such a strange two sides of a coin kind of thing.
It is. I will agree. Like, I've seen so many more casting calls internationally even. I've seen casting calls in the States who are hiring international. They'll hire anyone because you're working from home. They don't need to fly you in. They don't need to worry about it. Voiceover work, everyone, they don't care where you come from as long as you're willing to do the work. So.
I'll also add that, like, kind of, it's a bit of a paradox because, like, obviously the arts and the performance industry got hit the hardest, but for all the people who are unfortunately out of work or they have a little more time on their hands, what are they doing? Watching TV, every streaming site ever. They're watching plays online, either through like a live reading or through a streaming service. So it's like, who's also been there to hold people up throughout all of this.
Yep,
So
it
yeah,
definitely
it's
reminds
weird
people.
kind of paradox. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it definitely reminds people of how much they need the arts. And they might forget about it until there's a global pandemic and you're stuck at home watching 7 seasons of The Office in a row and you realize that television is the only thing holding you together.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm not seeing any more questions come in. We're going to cut it there. Hope everybody enjoyed the live. For everyone who's still watching, come back next week, Thursday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing Act 2, finishing off the rest of this play. You have to come find out what happens to all of these characters. It just gets more silly and more stupid. It's going to be
Get
so much fun.
juicy.
Yeah, it's one of the things I love about Neil Simon's work in this play is that the stakes continuously go up. It's like it just gets on top of, never like always on top. It's great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Have a great rest of the night, everybody.
Yeah, everyone have